Security has been beefed up at Ghana's parliament ahead of a possible ratification of the military cooperation agreement between Ghana and the United States of America. A group called the Economic Fighters League sent out information to Ghanaians to dress up in red to the premises of the House of Legislature ahead of that possible ratification today. But police officers are leaving no stone unturned, as they will not even allow interviews with the group within the premises of Parliament. Maxwell Agbagba has been speaking with some members of the group.
Members of the Economic Fighters League, they are here in their numbers today, and they want to go into Parliament to express their displeasure at what they say is the likely ratification of a joint military cooperation between Ghana and then the U.S. Earlier, we're within the presence of Parliament House, but some police officers there would not allow us to conduct that interview within the presence of Parliament. We were told to go inside. Inside also, they said they would not allow us to conduct our interview with the members of the Economic Fighters League. You remember, yesterday they sent a statement, a circular was issued by this group urging Ghanaians to come to Parliament in red attire just to register their displeasure about the possible ratification of this agreement. It seems the police officers got wind of that, and today they've beefed up security here at the entrance of the Parliament House. On a normal day, you'd see 2 police officers or 3 police officers. But because of the circular that went round, I can count about 10 police officers, all of them stationed in front of Parliament House itself. Now, if you go inside also, in front of the chamber also, we have quite a number of police officers there who are there to ensure sanity. One word they keep on, mentioning is that the group is actually here to demonstrate, but they say that they are not here to demonstrate. Let's hear from them right now. Abeku Adams. Now, Abeku, you got here very early, and as a member of the Economic Fighters League, tell us what you've been experiencing since you got here.
I've experienced quite some heckling, if I should use heckling as not so strong a word for the moment. I've been asked to move from one point to another several times already, and eventually 2 officers tried to kick me out. They said they've information that we are coming to demonstrate. I said no, we're just here to peacefully express our displeasure with the agreement Parliament is likely to go into with the U.S. on the security issues. So we didn't come to show any disorderliness here. We came here to observe proceedings and present our petition if the need be, give us the attention.
And then we were also caught up in this,
yes.
Because we were part of the media. I wanted to interview inside. Some officers there said, no, we can't do the interviews inside. We came outside also. Some officers also said, we cannot do the interviews outside. How do you feel about all of this?
Well, I think it goes to show the level of the pedigree of our intelligence in the state as regarding security intelligence and how we handle information. Clearly, they are just running with one word: demonstration.
Members also joining me. I have another member here. I have Ernesto Yeboah, who is the commander-in-chief, actually, the CIC. What exactly you be doing here today?
Well, thank you very much. We want to assure the people of Ghana that the Economic Fighters League is a disciplined organization. We are an organization of order. We are an organization that has been born to emancipate our people, and we are doing that through a peaceful mobilization process. Irrespective of which political party you belong, this is the time to stand up for Ghana. This is the time to show yourself and be counted. This is the time for us to send that message, that simple message to our political leadership, both MPP and DC, that enough is enough. Look, in the name of democracy, they have fleeced this nation. In the name of democracy, they have cheated us. Young people, especially in this country, are the most cheated, are the most, shortchanged in this country. More than 850,000 young people just a few days ago were treated to the most disrespectful, conduct from the state when they offered themselves in service to work with the Ghana Immigration Service. Apart from, the denunciating and disbelief about the sale of the forms, one would have thought that at least their education alone should have accorded them that respect that needed to come from these authorities. Yet they overlooked all of these and told them that they are disqualified, even though they clearly met, the criteria. Even if I want to become a civil servant with the United Nations, I don't need to buy forms. But if I want to, serve my country, that one I have to come and buy forms. So it tells you how shortchanged and how aggrieved, especially young people in this country feel. And we are simply telling them, look at people like Rollins. They had Yokegari to contend with. We have absolutely nothing. And yet we are being told to remain patient. We are being told that we are the leaders of the future. We are here to tell them that the power that they have in representing us came from us. And so we are here to just send that message to them. Look, recently when Burkina Faso were met with a political leadership that so disrespected them and wanted to go ahead with an unpopular legislation, the people simply met and put fire in that parliament. That message that we got is to point out to the fact that it is we, the people, that power rests with. It is we, the people, that the laws, were made for, and not the other way around. And therefore, we can decide at any point in time, any institution of state that is useless to our cause can either be liquidated or or remain.
Now, tell me. Okay. Now, I want you to tell me. In spite of all the things that you've said, should Parliament go ahead and then rectify this cooperation agreement? I want to find out what is going to be the next line of action for the Economic Fighters League.
It will set in motion a revolution in this country, because now a lot more people are awake. Our leaders have succeeded in selling us, because majority of the times we did not know. If we knew that 97% of our gold, for instance, was going to be given to the white man, we would have mobilized against it. If we knew that 86.5% of our oil was going to be parceled to the white man, we would have mobilized against it. But today we know that our members of parliament are about to sign our destiny away. Look, if you've read the bond of 1844, it's just one sheet of paper. It's just one sheet of paper. It doesn't even come near, in terms of the clauses and articles, anywhere close to this recolonization agreement that our members of parliament are being asked to consider today. It doesn't have a quarter of that. We have actually suggested to the Speaker of Parliament that a head count be taken. We want to see how our members of parliament are going to vote on this issue. We want to see how, where they stand on this matter of the sovereignty of our country. We want to know. And we are going to mark their names down. Those names, those ones that come out as, standing against the supreme interest of our people in favor of that agreement, will be marked and cursed.
Okay. You talked about revolution in case they go ahead to sign that military cooperation, agreement. Let me find out from Hadi Yakubu. He's also a member of the group, Fighter General. Now, Hadi, you are the Fighter General. Tell us, should Parliament go ahead and then ratify this agreement? What's going to be in the last line of action for the Economic Fighters League?
Well, as you can see, since Joy News broke this issue, so many people across the country have been so agitated. They have been so livid about the kind of things that our so-called leaders put us into. If you read this agreement, you don't know whether to cry or to just ask God to kill you instantly so that you don't see these nemesis. Okay? We as fighters, we do not want this country to go the way that it went several.
Well, we've got a lot more on this particular story, get some reaction from legal brains here in the country, and we're also stationed in Parliament. We'll bring you the latest update as and when they're available. We'll take a quick breather now.